Hey, welcome back to Complicated Things. What's the most important thing about taking a photograph? Is it the camera? Is it the photographer? Is it the lighting? Is it what you had for breakfast? All of them are equally important. But today I want to talk about a new lighting brand I'm working with called Nanlite. And I wanted to show you how Nanlite work with video, stills, and film. So let's get into it. So I did a shoot, and what I really wanted to do in this shoot is just to see if I could use the same light for still, video, and film. I started off pretty simple with kind of a go-to lighting for me. I had a parabolic softbox with a Forza 300 and a grid on the front. And then behind me in this corner, I had the little 60B. And on that, I just had pretty much an open head, and I just wanted it for a little kick of light on this side, whatever that is, to the camera. It worked beautifully. I love the quality of the Nanlite. I love LEDs. I love being able to see what I shoot when it comes up. So I was pretty happy with this. And this, what you can see on the screen here, is raw out the camera. And this, what you're going to see now, is my final retouch, which looks like a regular Mann photo with a little bit of lighting and a little bit of love in Photoshop, but just as I expected. So next, I took out the Beast, one of my favorite cameras of all time, an RZ, a Mamiya RZ67, which used to be my workhorse. Don't use it as much as I should, and focusing can be difficult. But I shot some film. I shot some Portrait 160 color 120mm film. And because I'm an idiot, I metered it wrong, and I actually rated it at 400 instead of 160, and I pulled it a stop, and I ended up with this, which I absolutely love, but it's not exactly how it should be. But light-wise, didn't change anything, just did some remetering with the light meter, shot it, and it ended up looking like this. So far, incredibly pleased with how it looked on film and on video. No problems whatsoever. Then jumped into the Blackmagic, shot some Blackmagic footage, exactly how I'd shot both the film and the digital, and here's the result from that. So yeah, passed the test on my Mann straight up lighting. 2 lights, one softbox with a little kicker behind for a little hair and shoulder. Absolutely worked a dream. Don't have to think twice about shooting film, video, or digital. One of the things I really love about the new Nanlite system is their little projector unit, which is a lot of fun. I had one on the little 60, the Forza 60, tiny little light, and the projection unit goes on. And what I wanted to do in this shot is just make a shape with the projector unit, just a circle, and have a tiny little bit of light from the softbox just to hit some of these other areas. And I really liked how it looked, and I was kind of happy with it. So this came out really nicely, and I shot this on little Nikon FE 35mm, and this is a lovely camera for me to shoot because I got it in 1980 something when I first went to college, and this was my first camera, and it's so nice to see it being used. When I shot it on digital, I ended up with something a little more like that, definitely cleaner. The digital file can be cleaner, but when shooting on film, I kind of wanted it to have that little more of a kind of grungy feel. Then when we kicked over into the video camera, the Blackmagic, we just set that up, got the settings the same as the other two within reason, and bang, here's the results. And I think this is really lovely footage. Really easy to manipulate. This is the colored version. And here's some of the raw footage. It looks great. Once again, Nanlite did great with the switches between the cameras, so super happy with this shot. Nanlite has a Pavotube. I think they come in 1, 2, 4, and 8 feet. We have some of the 2 feet ones, and I love to make this kind of thing that just has the 4 of them hanging. I have like a signature ring light look, which I've been doing for a long, long time. And this is really nice because it allows me to switch up. And what I love about this light is, first of all, I like the quality of the light from the tubes, but I also like how, even though it's a perfect square, the reflection in the eye gives you that kind of little curve. So I really like how this looks. I've set this up before and used it, so no surprises here. Here is a picture from the Leica SL2, which is my go-to camera with what's becoming my go-to lights. No surprises for me there. I handled it beautifully, and I really like the quality of the light. There's something about shooting LED that doesn't quite have the, it's hard to explain. It's got a different quality and pixel than when you're shooting strobe. It almost has a bit of film-like feel. I don't know, it's because if you're shooting lower shutter speeds or 120 instead of 250, but there's something about the skin texture in here that I really, really like because I like shooting film. So I shot film and I used the Mamiya RZ again, my go-to. And as you can see, the results are really stunning. Once again, super quick switch from Leica SL2 to the Mamiya, and the results, even though they're different lenses, even though the film is different bases, you can see that the light is handling it really, really well. It'd be up to me if I wanted to do matchy-matchy, but I don't think that's really what you're trying to do, but you just want your light to be right for whatever you're capturing the light on, whether it be a sensor, a wet plate, a Polaroid, whatever you want to do, light's got to be correct. Super quick, put the black magic in and we shot this. This is the raw footage we're starting with. And then we're going to go on and we're going to show you some of the footage I colored. Looks great, right? So excellent, happy with that. When I had the opportunity to use this Fresnel, which is one of my favorite lights of all time, I used to use them a lot on big pro photo heads. And just to see it kind of be able to focus it and be able to see that hard light with that hard shadow was really great. And I like the quality of it. I like the quality of this particular Fresnel. It's not gone crazy in the blowouts for the highlights, and it's cast me a really nice shadow. It's hard, but it's not like crazy hard. And I really like the quality of it. And it's really fun to shoot with this light with the background close up and get that shadow. For the film aspect of this, I shot a Leica Flex from 1967, maybe 1968, which is a camera I've been using a lot. I'd love to do a whole episode on this camera because I absolutely adore it, but I shot it with an 18mm lens, and I was just, it's amazing when you see the results from a camera that might be as old as me. Might not, you'll never know. But here's the film result, and I really, really dig this shot. Over to the Black Magic. Here's the footage. Once again, super quick change. Just some metering and just some tweaking, but everything pretty much the same, not moving the lights, not anything like that. And we get something like this, and I think that looks fantastic. Personally, I have never skinned a cat. But if I were to skin a cat, what I'm trying to say is there's 100 ways to make photographs. There's a billion ways to make photographs. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's what you like and what works for whatever you're trying to do. I wanted to test these lights on these 3 different things for a couple of reasons. Number one, as a stills photographer primarily, I've been doing more and more video. I have enough to worry about when I'm doing video than my lighting. So to be able to seamlessly switch from the lights that I have set up for my stills, if I'm doing stills as well, and to understand what they're going to do on that switch to video is brilliant. It's the way forward for me, that I understand them as still lights and I know they're going to do the same thing as video. So that's brilliant. But also as photographers, we're trying to be more creative all the time, or at least I am. trying to be more creative all the time. And I've been shooting a lot of film. So once again, knowing that I can use these particular lights, similar kind of settings, maybe set it up with digital first, take a snap, make sure it's looking okay. Some may call that cheating, some may not. But being able to do that and then go into shooting my film with more confidence, knowing that these lights are going to work for that, is great for me. So whatever you do, however you do it, take lots and lots of photographs, test it out, have fun with it. And I want to say a special thank you to Katia, who did Laura's makeup so beautifully, and of course Laura. Hope you enjoyed this. Check out Nanlites, like and subscribe, have some lunch, take some photos, and we'll see you next time. Bye.